Okay guys, today I'm going to talk about alcohol. So on my other channel, I think there's a link in the description here to my other channel, but on my other channel that's mainly focused on music, but I also talk about product reviews and reviews and how-tos. And one of the things that I did on that channel was review some non-alcoholic drinks, and I've posted before. I'm going 30 days of no alcohol, and I've done those things on this channel as well, I believe. But I stopped drinking alcohol. I haven't had any alcohol at all, or not anything considerable since January 15th, I believe, of this year, 2020. So I have had three moments between then, mid-January, until now, and we're like mid-June, that I've drank three separate times only, and those times proved to be a mistake. So I just don't drink anymore, and I don't know if I'll never drink again, but I don't drink socially, and I don't drink with dinner or anything like that. And there's multiple reasons. So one of the reasons is that I've constantly wanted to do more things that drinking seemed to take a hold of my life with my extra time. And in the evening, always everybody wants to come home and have their margarita or their wine or whatever, their beers at 5 o'clock. And I would do that pretty regularly, and it would sap out the rest of my evening. So the things that I wanted to get done just didn't get done. And I would always make excuses of, well, I'm tired, or I deserve it, or whatever the reason is. But it progressively got worse and worse. And that was my prior video. I talked about transfer addiction being a big thing, and it did transfer from eating food all the time to drinking a lot more than I should have. And I didn't want it to become something that I needed help with. I don't have any problem with people getting help whenever they have an addiction, but I wanted to be strong enough to beat it myself, and so far I have. And it started causing problems with my family life and my personal life, and getting my goals done and things like that. So I just don't drink anymore. There's a follow-up video to this that might be the next video, I'm not sure, but talking about issues that alcohol caused. There's one of them, peripheral neuropathy is one of them that I had. Alcohol was a giant contributor to that I was experiencing, and it was anybody can get it. The VSG surgery is not really directly related to that, but there's a couple of chains in that events that can happen in that chain that can cause us post VSG patients to experience peripheral neuropathy. So it's just another thing that I need to get out of my life and make sure that I don't take control of me, and that I stay present with. So with that being said, the choice to stop drinking did come with some challenges, and one of them was socially, when I was with friends or whatever out, I kind of felt like compelled to drink because they were drinking, or they would want to offer me drinks. So I had started drinking quite a bit of non-alcoholic substitutes, and I believe on my other channel I'm going to do reviews on those. I've already done one for Ken Euphorics, and I have a couple of non-alcoholic beers that I've bought for the house, and I've even bought some. I don't know if you see the Facebook ads for like Monday Gin. I have that, and Seed Lip is one of them, and I have that as well. And all of them have their pros and cons. But I did find the challenge to be out social whenever you're not drinking and people are. One of the things I like to do is take a cozy with me, and then whenever I get my O'Doul's or whatever, I'll put it in the cozy, and they don't even know that it's non-alcoholic. And that allows me to be socially with them without all the questions of, hey, why are you not drinking, or da-da-da-da-da. And it's kind of a new perspective to see how people behave, and I'm sure I did too whenever I was getting drunk and at the bar. I like to go sing karaoke, and I'm also in a band, and my other channel shows a lot of the band life that I do. So there was a lot of challenges socially that eventually just went away. There was challenges of the feeling of, how am I going to go to sleep tonight if I haven't had a little bit of alcohol? Because literally I was drinking at one point every day. Then it gradually evolved to, I understand this is getting out of hand, I'm only going to drink on the weekends, and that became a weekend bender. Because if I was only going to drink like Friday night, Saturday night, and maybe even Thursday, pregame on Thursday, I was going to make it worth it. So I would drink a lot and really just blast my body with alcohol. And it got to the point where, again, it was just, I'd put a little bit throughout a longer period into about the same volume in a shorter amount of time. And it wrecks your system. And I think my next video is going to be the follow-up to this, to specifically how it damaged me, for lack of a better word. But it did. Fortunately, I am now doing tons better as a result of that, because I stopped drinking. And so my stopping drinking was almost a necessity to regain control and to regain some of the things that were happening with my body, to help that alleviate that and improve, and they have vastly. So I'll go into that in my next video, I think, so that it's in a direct follow-up to this one. But I just wanted to say that sometimes it's hard, and you may want to make the choice to not drink at all, or at least grab control of it and make sure that you're not getting out of hand. People have said throughout my whole life, I've heard the term moderation is key, and I think that that's absolutely true, and probably in anything. Moderation definitely would have helped me a ton with alcohol. But as of this point, I don't drink at all, and haven't for nothing considerable for 5 months. Hope you enjoyed that video and found it helpful. If you did, give it a like, and share and subscribe to my channel. And if you might want to check out my other channel. I do talk about some various things, but it's a little bit more of a deeper look into the passionate side of my life, which is music. I intend to use both channels for different reasons. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great one. We'll see you next video.